absolutely unbelievable. There's so much. I love country music, first of all. There's so many people to thank. I'm going to start at the top. Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, Take the Wheel ruled the Billboard charts for 6 weeks, performed by former American Idol Carrie Underwood. And the man behind the song is also the only Canadian to bring home Grammy Gold this year. Cape Breton singer-songwriter Gordie Sampson joins us from Nashville. Buddy, how are you?
How you doing?
Well, I texted you congratulations. You didn't text me back. You're a busy man, hotshot, I understand. How does it feel?
Oh, man, it's incredible. It really was.
Now, they gave you, now, this is really interesting. They gave you a fake Grammy. You don't actually have a Grammy yet.
Yeah, I don't have any. They give you a fake one to get pictures taken with, and then they very quickly take it back.
Was that difficult? I mean, did you become emotionally attached in that short amount of time?
Yeah, I didn't have much time to. Somebody yesterday was asking me what it looked like, and I couldn't remember because I never had it for more than 30 seconds.
What a thrill, though! I mean, this changes everything for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nothing but goodness.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah.
Got a lot of questions to ask you. I mean, first of all, you work with so many different artists, but it seems to me anyway that you found your home in country. I mean, you've written so many songs with Keith Urban, and now this massive hit with Carrie Underwood. I mean, tell me, is this where you're going to concentrate from now on?
Not necessarily. It wasn't kind of a calculated move or anything like that. I think, songwriters kind of migrate to Nashville in the same way that actors and actresses migrate to LA eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just sort of ended up here, and I didn't really have much of a background in country music other than, the kind of old style country music stuff that I grew up listening to my mom sing and all that stuff.
And Jesus Take the Wheel was inspired by your mother, right?
Pardon me?
Jesus Take the Wheel, that was inspired by your mother? Was something she used to say now and then?
It was inspired by a car accident that happened in Cape Breton.
And which turned into a really inspired song that, I mean, I understand you thought would not necessarily have mainstream appeal.
Yeah, I didn't think, I thought it was a bit, lyrically was a bit just too heavy for country radio or whatever, you know what I mean? And when I heard that Carrie Underwood was going to put it on her album, I mean, I didn't believe it because I thought it was fantastic. And when I heard they were going to put it as the first single, I didn't believe it because I couldn't imagine that they'd let an American Idol winner come out of the gate with something that was, in so far in one direction.
And her instincts, she said she didn't hesitate, and her instincts are obviously dead on the money. I mean, from what I know anyway, Gordie, I mean, you get to know the people that you work with. I mean, whether it be Faith Hill, Carrie Underwood, and Keith Urban. And I wanted to ask you, because I know you spent an awful lot of time writing with Keith. We're having him on the show tomorrow. We're doing a big concert. He's going to do 4 songs on AM live in Dundas Square in downtown Toronto. Give me the dirt. Give me a good question, Come on, 1 or 2.
For Keith?
Yeah.
God, I don't know. Ask him something about Napoleon Dynamite.
About what?
Ask him anything about Napoleon Dynamite if you want to break him up.
Okay, anything about Napoleon Dynamite. And is it true? I read somewhere that Nicole Kidman used to make corned beef sandwiches for you.
She did make me a corned beef. Well, she bought me a corned beef sandwich. She didn't make it for me, but the first and really one of the only times I got to meet her, which was at Keith's house.
Still, she bought you a corned beef sandwich. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, she asked me if I like corned beef, and I was like, hell yeah, I love corned beef.
That's a fascinating exchange. Still, you got to meet her. Buddy, listen, you were the only Canadian to walk away with a Grammy, and much deserved. I understand you got a new album of your own coming out soon?
Yeah, I'm working on it for the month of March and April, back in Nova Scotia, so
very good.
To
and if people don't already have it, go out and buy Sunburn. It is a great album. Buddy, thank you very much. Good to talk to you.
Seamus. All right, I'll see you soon, buddy.
You got it.